Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Miss Lady Ree. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're not part of the family, I have the pleasure of doing my granny's makeup for her 80th birthday. Yes, this is my grandmother, Miss Susie Lee Hay. She turned 80 on the 4th of July, and we went down to Cali to celebrate her. Me and my sister did her braids. I did her makeup. I even did starter locks for my auntie. So here is the video of me doing my granny's makeup. I didn't do anything crazy, you know. My granny turned 80, so I made sure it was a neutral look. So sit back and watch and enjoy and wish my granny a happy birthday. I know it's late, but show her some love, y'all. Enjoy. All right, so eyebrows first. I started with a pencil, but because of her skin, I decided to go with the dip brow gel. That way it'll be a little bit more pigmented. So I'm going to use the Benefit Brow Dip Brow Gel in the number 5. And remember, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Once I get it filled in how I want it and I cleaned it up a little bit, I'm going to use LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee and Beautiful Bronze. And I mix those two together, and that's what I use for her highlighting because I felt like the Toffee was too bright. And then I put this over her whole entire lid because I'm going to use this as a base for the eyeshadow that I use later. And yeah, her skin looked good. I was like, Granny, what soap do you use? Because she really didn't need a lot of makeup. Like, even when I do the foundation later, I only had 2 pumps on the back of my hand because my granny didn't need that much. Her skin was already flawless, okay? So we put this over the whole entire lid because, like I said before, this is the base for the eyeshadow. All right, and this is me doing the top of the brows, but don't come for me for this angle, all right? I needed my granny to be comfortable, so she was sitting in her recliner chair, and the way that I was set up for this to record, yeah, and I have to even zoom in on this video so you can see what I was doing because there's gonna be 1 or 2 times where I'll zoom out so you'll see, but don't come at me for this angle. I did what I could, all right? And even the lighting, because I think we were just using a regular light that was in there. But anyway, right now I am buffing out that LA Girl Pro Concealer and just making sure it's like evenly placed all over her eyelid and stuff, you know, and above her brows as well. I want to say I'm putting some setting powder on there. I used the Dermablend setting powder to set everything because we didn't want any creasing. And this is me just making sure it was all the way down to her lashes and cover. Now I'm going with the Anastasia Dip Brow, that clear gel, and setting her eyebrows in place. Yay. Look at her, she's so pretty. And now I'm gonna go in with the contour. I'm using the Fenty Beauty, I wanna say the color, I don't know the number. I wanna say it's 20 or it could be 80, but it's the darker, what I use to contour. And I'm just doing the front part, you know, just give it a little snatchness, nothing crazy. Put it on and then blend it out through the bridge of the nose and all the way down the side of the nose. And I do that for both sides. All right, I know earlier I said I was setting it, but this is me setting her eyelids with the Dermablend. Just want to get it into the crease and the crevices so that you make sure it doesn't like crack. You know how when some people close your eyes, you can see those lines? If you set it with the setting powder, it will prevent that from happening. You won't get any creases. And that's what I'm doing here. Just setting everything in place because everything we use the liquid for, we have to set with the powder. Now I'm going to go in, I use the You Can Be, or it's Yukon Be, I don't know how you pronounce it, but got it off of Amazon palette. I'm using the darkest brown. Their colors don't have names, but I'm using the darkest brown color in there, and I'm going in the outer part and just dusting it over into the crease. And that's pretty much it. And I'm just going to blend and play with this color a whole lot, because at first I thought it was too dark, but if you blend and play with it, you know, it'll come out how you want it to. And that's what I'm doing. I'm literally just shading, blending in the outer corner up into the crease. And I think I added like a brown orange that they had in there so that I could, see, that's the palette down there. But I think I added like a brown orange to kind of lighten it a little bit. I didn't want it to be too crazy. But if you feel like it's too much, instead of starting over, just keep blending till you soften it up. Okay? And that's what I'm doing here. The outer corner and up in the crevice and up and into the crease. And just blending it out. Now I'm trying to make sure they're both got coverage, and same as we're going back and forth between each eye with a blending brush, because I don't want this to be harsh or crazy. I want it to be soft. All right, and here I am using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee. And I'm just gonna kind of cut the crease, but not really cut the crease. We're doing the inner corner and the front part of her lid so we can brighten this area back up from where we were shading it. And I just wanted to make sure that this area was brighter than the rest of her eyelid. And right here, I am setting the area where I just put the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm setting it so that it'll stay this color and won't bleed in with a darker color, pretty much. We're setting everything with a liquid, you set with a powder, and that's what we're doing here. And here I am going back in with a blending brush and kind of blending in that outer corner so it doesn't have that harsh line from where I put the concealer. We're blending it. So blend, blend, blend. And now I'm doing the other eye. And I had so much fun, y'all. I had to spend a lot of time with my granny. We went to the casino. We talked, we ate. I love this lady. And she's hilarious, okay? If you've met her, it is a pleasure to be in her presence. I'm so grateful that God allowed her to see 80. And I'm praying for many more. Now I'm going in with the eyeliner, the NYX felt tip eyeliner. I like this one because it's easy to apply, nothing crazy. Okay, she didn't even want me to put lashes on, so which is cool. I completely understand. But yeah, we're going to go in with some eyeliner. All right, and like I said before, I only used 2 pumps. I believe I used the Milani foundation in the color 355 for my granny, and 2 pumps on the back of the hand, and went in with a foundation brush and just spread it all out lightly because, like I said, her skin is flawless. She really didn't need no foundation. Her face card never declines. This skin was literally flawless, for real. There's no filter on this. Straight up regular camera. I don't see no hyperpigmentation or nothing. And, I was telling her, Granny, you look good, This was so much fun. I even got to do my sister's makeup, but I didn't get to record that because that was the morning we were going to church. So that was like a quick little eyeshadow, eyebrow and eyeshadow thing. But yeah, I enjoyed this so much. And then after I use the foundation brush, you don't have to do this step, but I like to make it look like there's no lines or streaks or anything. So I go over everything with a beauty blender and just put it all in, just a little bit. And now that that foundation is done, it's time to highlight the face. And I do the inner corner of the eye, the outer corner of the eye, the middle part of the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose, chin, and a little bit of the forehead. And after I put this on, we're going to blend it all out. And we set everything with the powder. Here I am using the Dermablend powder to set everything we just highlighted on her face on top of the foundation with the powder. And now we lightly dust everything off so we can have a smooth finish. We're not finished, but for the highlighting part, we're dusting off that extra because I don't really bake. And here we're going to contour the outer part to warm that face back up, You know what to do. So, and then I'm going to blend this out. Sorry, my locks was in the way. Like I said, this was an awkward camera view. I didn't have all my tools. I'm grateful for my auntie. Thank you, Auntie Sarita, for letting me use her. She had a tripod, and that's what I was able to put my phone up on and record. So if it was at my house, I got the lights and then the vanity light. So we made it work, all right? And thank you. I appreciate it. And I think I might have broke the stand part of it, which I apologize for because I'm always doing some clumsy stuff. Isn't she lovely? She's so pretty. And now we're going to dust all that. Actually, no, I'm using the setting powder in Chestnut, and going over everywhere we didn't apply setting powder before because this one's a darker shade of setting powder, and I want to say it's nutmeg, and the Fenty Beauty setting powder, nutmeg. And I'm gonna put this all over and just set everything in place. Now we go in for a little blush, just a little bit. I don't think my granny really wears makeup. If she wore makeup, it was some lipstick. I see you checking yourself out, girl. Some highlighter, of course, the Diamond Dust. Not a lot, just a little bit. Just a little sprinkle. The cheekbones, forehead, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, above the lip, and the chin. Now, mind you, I couldn't, play the conversation or everything that was going around because there was a lot of people there at my auntie's house. So I told them they could talk, ask questions. It was a good vibe. Yeah, she looking, making sure I ain't have her out here looking crazy. Now we're going in with some mascara. I use the Maybelline Stiletto waterproof mascara. Just a little bit, because I was like, I know you ain't gonna let me do lashes, so let me put a little mascara to bring out your eyes. I just zoomed out so you could see both of us. Now I'm going in with the lip. I didn't do nothing crazy. I used my Maybelline lip color in the color Protector. And y'all know I don't like using lip liner, so I use the Protector kind of as a brown lip liner. And I go in with the lighter color. I can't think of what it is. It's still Maybelline. And it's a lighter brown, and I use that for the inner part of her lips. And I'm going to blend those two together so there's really not a line, and give her a neutral, natural looking beat. I love the conversations we was having. This was such a great experience for me. And she felt good afterwards too. So, you know, it's always good to pour love into family members. Same with my auntie when I did her hair. I enjoy doing stuff like that. Let me see.
It looks like I got on makeup. If you look
Right, and nothing crazy, right?
right.
Simple.
Because I laughed if I was to make up, I would wash it off.
No, I ain't gonna do you like
I
that.
think